Hi, folks. How are you? My name is Amanda with Simply Amazing Art, the Creative Course Collab. I'm a curator for the Creative Curiosity Paper Notions Pack and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. I'm trying to see my live here. My live. I think I'm live. There we go. And then to sprinkle me out to a couple places. And then I know Cheryl will get me into the Crafty Bunch. I'm so excited to be part of Deck the Halls. Thank you, Cheryl. I am so excited to be part of Deck the Halls celebration today. It has been such a busy day for me today. But we're going to take a moment and we're going to have some fun. So I got to ask, and I should wait to see, let some other people hop on to ask. Today, I forgot to get something I needed too. Dang. Oh, well, we'll figure out something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what we'll figure out because I really needed it. I may have to run and grab it real quick. Let me run and grab it real quick because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to do what I wanted to do. I just happened to look down and see where I'm like, oh no, I hadn't gotten what I needed. I got to move a box out of my way. That's probably why I forgot to do it. My studio is a hot wreck. I moved in furniture that I needed into my studio, and I had to move some stuff in order to do that. And let's just say the stuff has never gotten moved back where it needed to be. And I'm falling over it and knocking stuff off, making a bigger mess. But I really need these or I'm not going to be able to do what I have planned to do. So I'm going to try not to make any bigger mess than I've already managed to make in my studio. I have some time off from work coming, and if I can get my words to come out in the right order. And I really just need to clean this studio. Okay, so what I was going to ask before I realized I didn't have. Who knows Fantastic Plastics and who loves them? Because I love them. And so they're like, I would say 50s, 60s, maybe early 70s, maybe even into the 80s. But it's plastics. This is an example of a plastic. They're vintage. I would say this is probably somewhere in the 60s, maybe early 70s. I don't know. I really am terrible when it comes to that. But I love them. And so my whole tree, here's some other little fun little ornament balls that are plastic. My whole tree is done with plastics and little fun things this year. And I have these two little things here that have never been opened. They're from Hong Kong. I don't know the year, but it says 29 cents. Probably something like a Ben Franklin would have sold these. And this one says 49 cents. And then there's a 20 cent and a thing there. And so he's a fun Santa. Guys, I have a tough time even opening these, but I'm going to do it for y'all because part of me is like, they have been in this package for, I don't know, however many years, and it's, I'm not going to enjoy it in the package. But if I'm making a little assemblage with them, I will absolutely love them. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few assemblages. If you have not seen them, I don't know if I'll do it justice, but there are some super cute ones out there. And so I have some fun things. I've got these little, they're just 10. I have no idea. It says made in Hong Kong. I don't know their age. I have no idea. They could be brand new. I know Hobby Lobby has a bunch of them this year. I have some bottle brush trees. I have some little teeny wooden ornaments. I think we made some ornaments with these. I have some more here. I've got a ton of these guys. And then I have some smaller bottle brush trees. And then I have some fake greenery, plastic greenery. And then I have this like mesh fabric. This is not like the ribbon or that you make wreaths out of, I guess. It's not like that. It's more like, it feels more like fabric. It's very soft. So I also have these two vintage tins. And so this one here is a Coca-Cola one. It says 1995. So it's been around the block a few times, right? Almost 30 years old. And then I have this one, and I really don't know how old this one is. It could be brand new as far as I know. It's definitely, if it's brand new, it's made to look older. You can see the little characters on there. I have no idea. I just think it's super sweet tin. It's in fairly good condition on the inside. So I don't know. Y'all tell me if you know. I don't know tins well enough. I just know I like them. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some foil, floral styrofoam. And we're going to make some assemblages. Sorry, my brain is in 22 different places. I've got a party tonight that I have been working all day on. And so we're going to put this in here, and then we have something to work with. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Good to see you, girlfriend. Good to see you. Are you having a good Sunday? I hope you are. I'm just going to cut this. And we're just going to kind of fill it in, right? And so we're doing crafts today. So if you normally see me and I'm painting, that's what I do. That is my first love. But I do love making crafts, and I do love making things, especially this time of year for the holidays and my home. And so these are going to go on my table. And we're going to do these cute little assemblages for my table. But just mainly want to just put stuff in here in these holes just to keep stuff from falling in, you know. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It just to keep the stuff from like going down in there. And then I don't know how much stuff I'll have to do this with, because I really wasn't planning this until today. And I was thinking about what I could do that's deck the halls. I first thought, well, maybe I would bring y'all upstairs and redo my table, but I'm really not ready for my table to be done yet. So that might be something I do later with you all, because I actually work at my table. And so I'm not sure that I'm really ready for that yet. And so I may not have enough of this stuff. I've got some other florals too, but I'm gonna have to do it like this so I can kind of see. We're gonna put our Santa in here on this guy right here. We're gonna open him up. And had lunch, then get to see you. So a good day. Yay! I'm so happy. Hey, Cindy. So we're going to open him. Y'all, I've been hesitating. And then I dropped this one today and broke off the little hook. So we'll definitely use this one in some of the one of the assemblages. Don't know which one. I don't know if these open. I don't think they do. No, they don't open. They look like they could open. But I'm afraid I'm gonna break them if I try to open them, but I think it would be super cute if they did open and put something in them. But they aren't opening, and I really don't want to break them. They're not new by any means. They're not new. And so I need to cover up this because I'm not loving that, and I don't have enough of this to really do a good cover. Hello, Creations by Linda. How are you? So we're making an assemblage. Tell me, have you done assemblages before? Or do you even know what I'm talking about? Have you seen them? And I have this old fantastic plastic piece here, probably from the 60s if I had to guess. It's got a little hole, so I'm hoping that the little skewers I brought over, I can use these because I really don't want to glue anything down. And so I'm hoping I can maybe use these possibly as a way to keep them in there. I'm thinking that may work. So I obviously got to cut it, but I'm thinking that may work. Looking for my cutters. Don't know if I want to use these, but we're gonna cut it. My screen is blurry. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I don't know why the screen keeps going blurry. So they're old plastics. If you remember, I don't know how old you are, Linda. Is that better? Is that better? And they're probably the 50s, 60s into the 70s. I don't even know when the trend started, but it's plastic. And this one's flocked. You know, where they had the plastic blow molds, the plastic ornaments, the plastic, all of those things. Well, it's kind of now taken on the word of fantastic plastic or trash-tastic plastic because, you know, people, they kind of thought it was trash and they were like, I don't want it, right? And so it kind of took on that term. Well, where did you go? You flew somewhere. Oh, there you are. No. You're like, I don't know. These are things like maybe your grandmother would have had or your mom would have had. It's not something that is new. It is not something that is, they're not new by any means. This is something that you would have had. Look how cute that is. Whoops, let's just do that and throw it all out on the floor. That's brilliant. And so, but look how cute that is going to be. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with it, guys. I'm in love with the trash-tastic plastics and the fantastic trash-tastics, whatever you want to call them, plastics. And so it's still blurry. I don't know why it's still blurry. Hold on. It's probably because of the angle and the way I'm doing it. The camera can't focus. It looks really focused on my screen right there. And then I guess maybe it's like when I move or something. You're 60 in a week and a half and you still have not, you haven't seen these? Like your parents or your grandparents didn't have them? Because yeah, I might be having a problem. I don't know. Because I'm 53, so I'm not that much younger than you. And I know my great aunts had these. and my grandma and had these like flocked deer, flocked little Santas. Like this is a flocked Santa, you know, from 49 cents and all of that. No, trust me, I feel every bit of that age, every bit of that age. And so and then I have these deer here in this package, 29 cents. This would have come from something like a Ben Franklin, something like that. Maybe a Wilco, I mean not Wilco, but what's that store? Woolsworth. Hey, how are you? So that's what these would have come from. And so, well, I love the I'll have to share some pictures of my fantastic plastics on my tree. I have a whole tree full of them. So like the Jewel Brights ornaments that are plastic, they're kind of like very sought after ornaments. Not quite as much as the shiny brights, but they're very sought after. You'll see them in like antique stores for like, you know, $10, $12 a piece. And so and then like the plastic blow mold Santas, or snowmen, they are super expensive also. So I'm just going to tuck a little bit of this in just to kind of cover up some of that greenery from the thing. I really don't want to glue anything down. So my goal here is to do this without, and make it look cute and keep it secure. That's going to be the key, is can I keep it secure without gluing anything down? Possibly. Let me see if I can switch views. Let's see. Would this be a better view? And that way you can see it. I might have to glue my styrofoam into my thing, but I really don't want to glue. My goal is to not glue anything because I don't know that I want this A, long term, and B, I don't want to mess up my fantastic plastics. Not that everything in here is that, but my antiques or my vintage items. I know Cheryl has to know what fantastic plastics are. That's better. Okay, good. And so we're going to tuck this in. I can keep it from falling all over the place. We're going to tuck this in. I'm used to like my camera being overhead because I normally paint. But today I wanted to make a couple of things that's going to be used on my table that has all of plastics, all vintage. Okay, so you can see that better. Okay, so see how cute this is going to be? And so I've got to get it secured down in there where it's not going to fall out because it wants to fall backwards. And so, and now attach itself to this ribbon. Okay. And so I could use like a vintage doily too. Also, that would be a good thing to put in here. And I may do that before That's better for you? Okay, good. And so I've got this other boot. So I kind of want to make two this similar, right? So they can go together. I'm going to remove this little tie thing up here on top. I think I'm going to remove that. And I want to add some little trees in here. And so just makes it hard when I can't see. Now I can't see it. And I'm like, okay, I'm working backwards. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. And so we'll put a little bottle brush tree in there. If I have to, I can remove this part. Just unscrew it. And then that can just stick into put a little bottle brush tree in there. And then let me see, what else do I want to put in there? Do I want to put, we've got our little Santa, which I have yet to open. Because, guys, part of me just doesn't want to open it. I'm like, it's been how long in this package? But I'm not going to enjoy it if it's in this package. And guys, I did not pay a super expensive price for this. So I'm going to just, as gently as I can, open it so I don't mess up the packaging. Too bad, at least. And see if I can get him out of it. Are y'all like me, and when you get something old, you're like, I don't know if I want to open that. Or do you like, I'm going to use it? Y'all tell me, what do you like better? Or what do you tend to do? You're like, okay, I'm going to just use it because I got it and I love it. Or do you like, oh, it's old and I don't know if I want to do it. I kind of flip back and forth depending. So I'm very thankful for Cheryl Mama P's Crafty Creations. She's on here. For having the Crafty Bunch and for allowing us and giving us opportunities to, of course, more staples. Why would it not be more staples? They like their staples, obviously. Love their staples. Come on. I mean, I shouldn't really care about the packaging. I cared more about the other part of the packaging, but I kind of thought maybe like I'd put him back in here or something, maybe. I don't know. Don't ask me why I'm being so funny about this. This is what happens to me with old stuff. I get funny about it. Y'all are quiet today. Y'all are quiet. I'm going to have to do like this because I'm getting a crick in my neck. Trying to work in front of there so you can see what I'm doing. All I'm doing is taking a staple out, guys. But I was holding my arms. My neck started to cramp. And I'm like, got too much going on today for that. Okay, I got it open. Maybe. Yep. All right. Where do you open that thing? Well, I think it's sealed. It is sealed. There we go. It's open now. And our cutie patootie little Santa Claus, who's going to go up right in here. He's going to stand in here just beside the tree a little bit, I think. I was hoping I had a little way of putting him in here, but I don't think I've got a way of putting him in here without putting a hole in him. But how cute is this coming along? We've got a little more to put. Number one, get rid of that. Let's see here. I don't want to glue him. Okay, so my goal is not to glue. I can try just doing a little bit of a hole, but I really don't want to damage him. He's gone a long time with no damage. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm going to see if this doesn't just put it between his legs. And if it doesn't help support a little bit better. There he goes. Thank you, Sina. And so I've got these little deer too. That actually, I think I'm just going to open it from this end and take them out. Probably what I should have done for the these are, I don't know how old they are. I really don't. I just know they're old. Because when's the last time something's been for 29 cents? I mean, let's get real. Like 29 and 49 cents. I can remember as a little girl, we had a Ben Franklin here in town. It was up by the Sears and Roebuck. And we'd go up there and they would have little things like this. I used to love to get little things like this. Now, I think they were more than 49 cents. I think they were more like maybe 99 cents or 79 cents. And they would have like little deer and little animals. And I used to get these and then just like play with them all around. But see, let's just kind of, I'm just going to push it down in there a little bit and then stand him back up. And then I'll tuck that under there. I'm just using that to cover up the foam, the floral foam stuff. But you can you can see how cute they are gonna be, but I really just don't want to glue, guys. I really don't. I'm trying to avoid the glue down. And maybe I should just be like, whatever, and glue it down. 5, 10, 15 cent stories. Yes. Yes, exactly. And so I was asking others if they knew what the fantastic plastics were. And no one seems to know, like, or have seen these things before, like the little plastics and the, oops, steer down. All right, this is not working. I just don't want to glue, but you're going to end up making me glue. But because it's going to keep on until it's just like, okay, hot glue comes out. Clearly. All right, I got to turn this around so I can see it for a minute and I can mess with it because this is driving me crazy. I'm sorry, guys. It's just my camera's not used to this, and I don't have it set up for a view like this that's ideal, where I can see and you can see. And I just really need to, I think I just need to lose this for a minute and start over because my foundation is not solid. Ugh. I can't say I like this stuff. I'm about to lose my mind on it and tell you the honest truth. Like, lose my patience along with it. And so let me get this back on here and then I will turn it back around for you to see what I'm doing. And I'll worry about covering the greenery after the fact, because right now it's driving me crazy. Literally driving me insane. That's right. Deep breath. I need something like that. Yeah, I need something that has a little bit of a glue but doesn't damage the I don't want to damage them. That's my thing. It's just, I don't want to lose the integrity because I love them and I don't want to mess them up. And so, like, I don't want to mess up my little boot here that's sitting back there that says Merry Christmas. He says Merry Christmas. And my cute little Santa Claus that's just like sitting there looking all adorable. And my deer who doesn't want to stand up. But yeah, if I had something that was just like slightly tacky, but that wasn't going to damage them, that would be great. But I don't think I have anything like that I know of right off. And so I'm just kind of hoping that the foam will hold them in place. Well, that was brilliant. Until I can get that in there. So I kind of thought we would get more than one done, but fighting with this one, I don't know. We're like well into our 45 minutes and I haven't gotten it done yet. I haven't seemed to accomplish that. We're going to use these big flowers to kind of cover some of that floral foam. And then I can possibly put like a little white in there for like snow or something. That would be cute too. That would be cute also. And I have enough to put another one back here. I have these. So y'all tell me what you think. I think it's super cute. It's going to go on my table. I've got some other fantastic plastics that are going to go on there. Let's find one of these little small trees that I got from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. These are just little teeny tiny ones. Pull off the base off of them. And we'll put a couple down here beside our deer. Hold on, I got to turn it around again because I have messed my deer up. And my deer is not standing on anything. Would help if I had a little piece of foam in there. Let me see. Let me get my deer standing in here. There we go. He's standing in there now. Oh, that's looking cute. I've got some little packages too that I could put in there. They're not here right this minute with me, but that's looking a little bit cute right there. I gotta, whoops. Ah! Anyway, sorry guys, but I just couldn't help myself. I'm like, that's looking cute. All of a sudden, crash, crash, crash. All right, let's try not touching it. There we go. Let's move on to one of the other ones. Or we'll be here all night. And I ain't got time to be here all night. I got 1,000,001 things to do today. I will tuck that there. Just down in there. And then we're going to put something in there. I don't know what yet. But something in there to help support everything. And so that's one of them. I think that's super cute though. If the Santa Claus just stays put, I don't have another Santa Claus like that one. So he just needs to stay put because that's super cute. And when he falls out, he knocks my deer out. So anyway, we'll fix him in a minute. And then we'll move on to another one. I don't have enough room on this desk to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll use, there's my broken one. Okay. I dropped this one today and broke it. I was telling folks earlier when I first came on that I had done that. Unfortunately, it happens. Wait all this time to open you up and then you fall all over the place. And you don't do the right thing. That's irritating. Just saying. You're irritating me a little bit. Stop knocking my deer off. Okay. Whew. And then I kind of have these taller ones, but let's just do the mate to this guy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. Cheryl's going to be like, you're evicted from the Crafty bunch. She's going to be like, I'm taking you out of the Crafty bunch. You're not gonna make it. So that's what she's going to say. She's going to be like, you're evicted from the Crafty bunch. And she's not going to invite me to play no more. She'll be like, she's too much of a hot mess. Hot mess express happening right there. When I cut my fingers off, we won't have to worry about it either. So there's that. Not that that knife would probably cut my fingers off, but you know what I'm saying. All right, this time I'm filling it up. I'm not leaving any gaps. There. Whew, me. Ugh. I'm glad I don't work with florals all the time like that, because that stuff is vicious, to say the least. This stuff is, I'm throwing that away, I think. Oh. It attaches to everything except what you want it to attach to. Of course, you would have flung over there somewhere. Who knows where you went? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just do the same thing I did for the other one, because they have little holes where there was the little pick. It was originally a pick. These were originally a pick, and so it has little holes. And so I can easily add these in here and set that right there. Look how cute that is. Oh my God, I love them. They're so cute. They're so adorable. Can't believe y'all haven't seen these or haven't heard of them. Like, how is that possible? How did your family not have these things? Your grandmother or your mom or your great aunt or somebody in your family have these decorations. I've heard them referred to as Trastastic, and I've heard them referred to as Fantastic plastics. And so I don't know which one is the best. I prefer the Fantastic plastic because I love them. But I don't know how you did it. How no one has here so far knows what I'm talking about, or has seen decorations like these. All right. So the little Merry Christmas boot will be the thing that ties them together for the most part. And then we'll do a little thing in front of this one covering up the and then whatever we put in front of the other one, I'll add to this one, which I think is going to be a little bit of just like a white thing or something. I don't know exactly. I may have to take out and replace some of this stuff. Oop. My tree bent. Y'all. My tree was like, I'm giving up the ghost. I'm just going to bend and go in here. But on this one, we can have some more of our little deer friends. And that can also be a little tie. We can have like a little deer family hiding out back here. Look how cute. So in like 3 minutes, oh my word. I knew who was after me. Linda is up next. Excited to see what she's going to do. I'm going to try to get a little bit of rest because I got a party tonight. I'm an odd fellow, and my odd fellow's party is tonight. And so that's going to be super fun. I've got all kind of games and prizes and stuff like that for it. And she's going to be up. But if you're in the Crafty bunch, all you have to do is refresh. Now, I'll fix a common theme among these to No, wait a minute, not those scissors, these. Come on. Ugh. So there's things that are like, you know, they're tied together, right? So we have the little deer over here with the Santa, and then we have these. So when they're sitting on my table, they'll be super adorable on there with the other white and red plastics that I have that are going to go on the table, and then a vintage tablecloth is going to be on there, and then some vintage candle napkin rings on there, and just some other vintage stuff. And so gonna do that. And then where's that? Oh, here's my little, I don't really like those colors, but we'll go with them. Oh, I think I'll use a white one. I got like a minute to finish this up. And but these are my little decor pieces for the decor deck the halls, and I hope you love them. I do. I think they're going to be super adorable. I'm hoping I can cut this. It wants to unravel instead of pull out. Cut, 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 cut. Thank you. Don't have any more time. Okay, I am out of time actually. So refresh, and Linda is up next. But here is my little cute little, they're going to be perfect on my red and white vintage tablecloth. My name is Amanda with Simply Amazing Art. Normally I'm painting or doing something like that. This is not something that's necessarily in my wheelhouse. So I thank you for the grace you gave. But there we go. I think they're cute. We're going to cover up that green, and I'll see you all soon. Talk to you later. Bye.